I was given the challenge of creating mobs for every biome in Minecraft, all so that they could functionally appear in an add-on that can be downloaded by everyone. This is how it went. We'll start by making this dog pet that lives in the cold biomes. This will be the baby form. All mob pets will need a baby and adult form, so we'll create this little guy first. Here's some big ears, a fluffy tail, some big blue eyes, and some texturing all around the bottle. I want to give a lot of life to all of these pets, but they also need to be simple, because we're going to need to make a lot if they're going to really fill up all the biomes. Here's our first pet, Pomperoo. To really make them fit in Minecraft, every one of these pets also needs some animations, like this running one. Alright, now for adult Pomperoo. It's basically going to be the same shape as the first form, but bigger. Bigger tail, bigger ears, bigger eyes, bigger pet. Sounds like a pizza commercial. I'll finish up some final texturing. And bam! Our first mob pet is complete. Let's see our little buddy frolic the snowy biome in Minecraft. We've got Pomperoo looking super cute, extra furry, so that it can withstand all the extreme cold weather in a snow biome. And this little guy looks happy all of the time. But as he gets bigger and evolves, Pomperoo can become quite fearsome. And to get him into his more fearsome adult form, all we have to do is tame him with a piece of kelp. Once he's tamed, he can fully grow up to be his stronger self. And he's transformed into his more furry, more beefy self. Still happy and jolly as ever, still eager to have some more kelp, but able to take care of anything that threatens his existence. Pomperoo is going to do everything he can to defend us. In order to make sure we can witness all of his defense mechanisms, I just have to work on staying alive myself, as Pomperoo takes care of all the skeletons around us. Easily handling that skeleton, Pomperoo goes and grabs all the bones nearby. As soon as he has them all, he comes over to me and drops them off for me. Thanks, Pomperoo. We've made a dog pet. Now let's make a pet bird that we can find in a dark oak forest. Start with the skinny bird legs and this oval body. Looks a little weird right now, but I have an idea. Basically, this is going to be a baby bird still in the egg, sometimes peeking his head out of the shell. Pretty simple, but this shy little guy's name will be Corvus. And Corvus will evolve into a super awesome adult form. It'll start with similar feet, but not. It'll have a full pro body. And for the face, I wanted to give it this white mask that makes it look kind of like one of those old-timey plague doctors. Now that it's fully out of its shell, it has fully developed wings and tail feathers. I think Corvus, our new crow pet, is ready to go. Let's check it out in-game. Anywhere in a dark oak forest, we could stumble upon a little baby Corvus. Looking so cute inside of his egg with his tiny little feet, he's just a baby. But when the Corvus evolves into his adult form, he can become a beefier creature. In his baby form, he'll run and hide. But if we take some kelp and tame our little baby Corvus, he becomes stronger and stronger until he's ready to take down any villagers in sight. Like that one there! Come on, Corvus, grow! He's evolving, and he's the beefy Corvus now. Totally different, a little bit creepier with a bigger nose, but ready to take down villagers. The Corvus spots the villager from a distance, charges him with that beak, and instantly goes after him with the wings of a fury, rains on him. My goodness gracious, he's changing the weather. Keeping his distance, using his wings to his benefit, he needs a little kelp. I've got a delivery. Just catch up and feed him until he's fully fed, and the villager goes down. Great work, Corvus. Now I'd like to make a deer pet. I always wished that I could just make a deer a pet, but no, they must be free in nature, so instead I'll make one in Minecraft. We'll make this deer-shaped body, head and ears like so, and some little hooves and purple eyes. You might wonder why it is the color it is. Well, that's because this is a birchalope. I bet you can't guess where it will be. Yeah, in the birch forest. And these guys will be all over the place. But before we get it in-game, we have to make the adult version. Long, skinny legs, get all those deer shapes put into place, and now for the part to make it unique. The antlers. Along with the other texturing, the antlers are going to make it stand out with these vibrant bushes growing on top. And in the bushes, we'll have little flowers and vines. Our birchalope really is one with nature. Now let's see it roaming around in its natural habitat. Wandering through a birch forest, we can stumble across a wild baby birchalope. Look at him trot around, an innocent little birchalope baby at first, but spending enough time amongst the birch trees, this little guy can grow strong and wise with the help of a little kelp. we can tame him and evolve him into an adult birchlope. Growing and gaining strength, the adult birchlope looks far more mature than the baby. Look at the flowers that have grown over the antelopes of an adult birchlope, and this guy, while still quite slim, is much stronger than a baby birchlope. And a birchlope will defend the birch trees with all its might, growing little birch trees underneath the threat and launching it into the air. All we have to do is stand by and be ready with kelp in case our birchlope needs any help. But he doesn't, because he's much stronger than a baby birchlope. And much faster. Much faster to run to the Minecraft marketplace. I wasn't joking about these being able to be played by anyone. It actually can. This add-on is available on the Minecraft marketplace right now. Biome Pets add-on. The link is in the description down below. Now I want to make a dragon, but not just any dragon. This will be a dragon of the sea. It'll be a Kelp Dragon, which is why I'm making this long neon green tube. It may look strange now, but it'll work out in the end. Just trust me. It's kind of bulky, but these are just some planes that I'll retexture to be the right shape soon. Now I just need to make all these textures to look like kelp growths along the body. And there we go, our baby Kelp Dragon. Let's waste no time starting on the adult. We'll make another long neon green stake tube, then add all the planes that we'll cut down. Detail, detail, detail. And with all that kelp spread across the Kelp Dragon, our new pet is looking bigger and better than ever. I'm so excited to see how this one actually looks in game. I hope the water mechanics won't throw it off. If we sneak up to the sea, we may be able to feast our eyes upon a wild baby Kelp Dragon. The Kelp Dragon is a majestic creature, innocent in its baby version, but useful in using its surroundings to its benefit as it turns into an adult. All we have to do is get into the water, swim, and make friends with our baby Kelp Dragon, as well as, of course, feed it a little bit of kelp to tame it. Over time, absorbing the power of the ocean and becoming a much larger, though very similar, Kelp Dragon adult. The Kelp Dragon, as an adult, can disguise itself amongst the ocean floor, but don't think this thing to be a pacifist. Head towards the drowned and send the adult Kelp Dragon on it. The adult Kelp Dragon is going to send out air bubbles, completely surrounding the drowned, leaving it without oxygen, blocking it off from its water habitat, sending it up into the air and burning it to death. Great work, buddy. All you have to do is keep Kelp on hand to keep him happy so he doesn't send any air bubbles after you. Now we're going to make a flower-themed lion that will live in flowery habitats. This will be a literal dandelion. Get it? Well, let's just get started. We'll need some short legs and a small and stout cat body. These yellow planes, of course, will be the flower mane for our flower lion. Stretch that tail and add this cute face. Hello there, little fellow. Aren't you looking charming? Now to texture in all the details. Our baby dandelion is looking great, but it'll only get better from here. Now for the adult dandelion. We'll basically make it a bulkier version of the baby, but with a totally new mane. Instead of flower petals, it'll be a big puff, more like an actual dandelion. We'll give it a puff on its tail as well, then get to work doing all the details of the mane, since that's going to be the star feature of this pet. Looking good. Now let's see how it looks in Minecraft. We've spotted some dandelions, and that means we can find a dandelion cub, looking very cute in its youth and hungry, ready to grow amongst the dandelions and become its more fearsome self. Feed it some kelp, tame it, and watch this little guy evolve. Fully fed, the dandelion cub can grow up into its adult version. But one thing the dandelion cub doesn't lose as it turns into its adult self is its joy. As you can see in its wagging tail, the cub is always happy. And even in its larger self, still the happiness remains. The joy of the dandelion is massive. And the dandelion adult has one major strength: allergies. Let's grab a V over here and bring them to the dandelion, who will send out a painful puff cloud full of allergic reaction. The dandelion defends us, shoots out the cloud of puff, one bee down after the second bee, and this bee doesn't stand a chance against those allergies. Great work, buddy. Have some kelp. Everyone wants a bug pet, right? No? Well, too bad. I'm making one. This creepy crawly will be found in the desert, and it'll be called the PricklePeed, because it is prickly like a cactus. It'll need to be super long and, of course, have tons of legs, since it's based on the real-life animal, a centipede. It basically is a little spiky nightmare fuel bug that you might mistake for a moving cactus, but lucky for you, if you tame it, it'll be on your side forever. But what you'll really want is to evolve it into an adult PricklePeed, and this one is gonna be awesome. It'll be more flat, longer, and have these super sharp spines and fangs. I think this one might be the scariest pet I made. I may not want to give it a hug, but I wouldn't mind it watching my back. But let's see these bug pets in Minecraft. Nearby some cactus, we can spot a baby PricklePeed in front of the temple. These guys look cute. They do have some sharp pincers on the front and can disappear quickly. Where did you go, buddy? Don't worry, I'm not here to harm you. I'm here to be your friend. Looks like he's venturing to the top of the temple, exploring his home biome. The PricklePeed looks a little bit scary, but don't be thrown off. The PricklePeed is here to be your friend. Drink some food for him, and the PricklePeed can grow quite quickly, turning into a far more venomous PricklePeed. The adult version spots anything threatening nearby, ready to take it down instantly. Right around the edge, we can see a few husks coming in, and our PricklePeed is preparing defenses. As soon as a husk threatens us, we can put our PricklePeed between them and us, and our PricklePeed is going to send out a very, very thorny bite on any husk that tries to come after us. A couple bites, a couple stings, and the PricklePeed instantly takes down a husk. One more remaining. Defend me, PricklePeed! Defend me! There you go. Goodbye, husk. You don't stand a chance. Here's some kelp as a reward and keeping you happy. Now that things are cleared, the temple is free for us to explore. Let's get down to some of these goods. And the temple is ours. Yikes. Oh, that didn't go so well. Let's give some ocean-based mobs some more love. I'll be making a shark, but not just any shark. This will be a shark that you can find at the beach. Start with these shapes to make it look a little bit like Squidward, but then I'll add these fins so it no longer looks like Squidward. Then I'll give it some eyes and details, and there we go. This is our baby LandShark. Now for the adult, it'll be beefier, and we'll have those more developed fins and sharp tail. I added some soulless little black dots for eyes, and a white textured underbelly. Now we'll see how this fully grown LandShark looks in game. I have huge hopes for you, my friend. Nearby a warm ocean, we can find our baby LandShark who loves to go for a swim every once in a while. These little guys can go both in and out of the water, surviving just fine on land as they do in the warm water. Let's see if we can get close enough to one to tame it in the water and bring it back to the land to spend some time together as our baby LandShark grows up into an adult. A tamed LandShark will then evolve into an adult LandShark. And this guy looks stronger, more fearsome, but also has some very key benefits inside the water. We can go for a swim nearby our adult LandShark, and we'll have unlimited breathing as long as we stay close by. And if any drown tries to come nearby, our LandShark is going to defend us, hopefully quite quickly. Woo, that was a close call. Don't worry, our LandShark has got it. I just need to get close for some breath here, and we're all set in stone. That drowned clearly doesn't want to mess with us anymore. I'd be confused too if I saw this fearsome guy nearby. Looks like you're gonna have to do some more defending. Maybe a little faster next time. Now to make a friendly little cherry blossom mob. But I think we may have too many normal cute pets. This one is going to be a spider blossom. Start with some pink rectangles, then give it these 8 short little eggs. Adorable little spider eyes, and I can't tell if I've made a masterpiece or an abomination. You paradox of a pet. I got my eye on you. I'm getting carried away. Let's start on the adult. This is going to be a more developed and impressive version of our spider blossom. It needs to have a bigger body, longer spider legs, and also this more detailed cherry blossom themed texture around the body as well. I want it to really fit into the biome around it. Now I see your true colors. You are scary. You can't fool me just because you're pink. But either way, I think it's looking pretty good. Let's see it in game. Nearby any blossom trees, we can find a baby spider blossom, and these guys are so cute. Look at the face on this little guy. Oh my goodness, buddy. I just want to come give you a pet. Oh, there's your creeper. We better get to work growing you up quick. Oh my gosh, he just annihilated that creeper. The baby version is strong too. Of course, feed our spider blossom some kelp. Tame him first, and then the little guy can grow into an adult spider blossom. As an adult version, the spider blossom takes on more blossom features, and not only can climb up trees and walls, but also can slow and attack any mobs that might try to chase us down. Some zombies are trying to attack us, but our spider blossom is going to drop webs, slowing them down so they can't catch up. The Spider Blossom then can climb and follow up with a few attacks of his own and wipe out the zombie completely. Thanks, buddy. This next mob is going to be a dinosaur mob found in the mesa. So we'll give it these orange legs and body, as well as this dinosaur shape. The baby, like other pets, needs to have a cute face, so I gave it one. And look at this guy. I love him. This might be my favorite. And if you're wondering its name, it's the Bonkosaur. I don't know why, but I like the sound of it. And you already know we gotta make the adult even better. So I got to work making the mesa-colored body and gave it this flat and distinct dinosaur head. I thought it'd be cool to add all these spines to the back of the head. Now for the final detailing. I gave it these green eyes to really contrast with the rest of the model, and finished by polishing the head spikes. Our adult Bonkosaur is ready to take on the mesa. Let's go check it out. Inside the mesa, we can find a cute baby Bonkosaur with its tiny little legs. If we can catch up to him, he moves pretty quick. We may be able to tame him with some kelp. There we go. We got a baby Bonkosaur on our side. Give him a little more. Strengthen him up. Don't waste your energy, buddy. And the baby Bonkosaur will turn into a far more scary, far larger, far more intimidating adult Bonkosaur with a head strong enough to bonk anything in sight. And some big, beefy hind legs that are good for bouncing. The adult Bonkosaur sees the husks from a mile away, gets nearby, smashing its head into the ground, bonking the husks and sending them flying in all directions. A few bonks, and those husks are down. All we need to be sure of is keeping kelp on hand in case our Bonkosaur needs some help. I doubt he will, though. There's only 2 more husks that he has to bonk. One last husk remaining. The final husk is down. Our Bonkosaur comes out on top. Great work, fella. I'm super happy with how these came out. Making this many mobs for you to have in any Minecraft world was a huge task, but go download it on the Minecraft Marketplace today. Biome Pets add-on. Link in the description down below.